Elliot Harrison is ranking the top 5 Redskins of all time. How about at number 5, Art Monk, Hall of Famer in 2008. What a wide receiver.
Yeah, Art Monk, underrated for much of his career. Took him a long time, Mark, to get in the Hall of Fame. But I still remember 1984 when I was first getting into football. This guy caught 106 passes. And I was looking at the back of his football card, and I was always used to seeing guys catch like 55 balls. It's like 106. My mind couldn't process it. He retired as the NFL's all-time leading receiver.
How about number 4, Sonny Jurgensen started his career with the Eagles, but you remember him as a Redskin.
That's right. Sonny Jurgensen played until he was 40 years old. Mark had a few prolific seasons with the Philadelphia Eagles. Unfortunately, it was a team more on the downswing than the upswing. They had won the title with Norm Van Brocklin in 1960. Jurgensen took over in the early 60s for him, but really, he had his most success, at least team-wise, with the Washington Redskins. Of course, they made the Super Bowl in 1972. Sonny Jurgensen also played a year under Vince Lombardi. Vince Lombardi was, I would say, very glowing in his praise of Sonny Jurgensen.
At number 3, you've got a guy who also started his career with another team, and that's John Riggins. But what is a little bit more curious about him, it's that time he took off in the middle of his career before coming back to the Redskins.
Right. That time off really made him a statistical anomaly. So John Riggins ran for over 11,000 yards, Mark. But he ran for more yards after 30 than before 30. And that's a remarkable achievement, the amount of yards he was able to. Yeah, it's bizarre. But he logged, well over 300 carries in back-to-back seasons, 83 and 84. His playoff run in 1982 was absolutely frightening good.
As a Cowboys fan, watching your wide receivers go up against Darrell Green.
Yes.
At number 2, always a tall order.
It was. Michael Irvin had some nice days against him. I don't know if I can say the same for Kelvin Martin and
Alvin Harper,
Tony Hill, and all the other guys. But Darrell Green, what more can you say? When you talk about a player that's synonymous with a team,
there you go, Alvin Harper right there.
I remember that game. That's a 93 opener, and it did not go well for the Cowboys. Darrell Green, 20 seasons with the Washington Redskins. Obviously, he had the Pro Bowl. You see the interception in 19 straight seasons. Good punt returner as well.
Hey, speaking of a guy who can do multiple things, slinging Sammy Baugh at number 1 for my alma mater, TCU, a guy who could do just about everything on a football field.
I love that you just said, do they have a statue of him outside of TCU?
The indoor practice facility is named for him.
Okay, they should have a statue. Sammy Baugh, arguably the greatest football player of the first 50 years in the NFL. Sammy Baugh could punt, he could throw, he could pick the ball off as a defensive back. You see the 6-time NFL passing leader. Sammy Baugh could do it all, and he was maybe the first of the modern quarterbacks. The Redskins won the NFL title game his first year as a quarterback. In fact, I believe that is filmed from that game, 1937.
There you have it, the top 5 Washington Redskins of all time. Art Monk, Sonny Jurgensen, John Riggins, Darrell Green, and Sammy Baugh. And you were recapping all 32 teams this offseason. See it all right here on NFL Now.
A lot of eras there.